Hello? Hello, friends? You know what day it is? It's actually a day early. I'm surprised it's out already. They did not say when it was coming out. It just kind of came out. I was playing Arknights and it just kind of came out. I don't even know what caused me to check if it was out. I had a moment. I was like, I gotta check. I gotta take a look. I gotta take a quick look. And it was out. For some reason, it was out. Hello. Hi, everybody. It's been a minute since I've just done a me stream, huh? What's up? What's up? Let me turn on the game audio. Hi. It is real. It is so real. Dudes. I'm very excited for this. I have no idea what the fuck I'm getting into. I'm gonna be real with you. I frankly have no idea what this is. Because I don't know, they don't really say what it is. They just are like, it looks like BlazBlue now. And I'm like, that's what I want. I want it to look like BlazBlue. I just hope it's actually BlazBlue. You know what I mean? I was chatting with my homies at the BlazBlue wiki recently because there were like some theories and stuff floating around on Twitter, and I wanted to talk with them and be like, what do you guys think? What do you think this is about, man? And I got told all of the things that I think it might be about are stupid. I was like, okay, well, okay. But listen, hear me out. What if though? What if it's not? What if it's like actually cool like this that I'm thinking? So I don't want to doom too much. I kind of want to just try to enjoy it, but truthfully, the reality of the existence of this entire game is that it's not really a BlazBlue game. However, it was very successful, and it appears this is the Cope take, right? This is what you hope is true. Arc System Works picked it up and applied some talent from the BlazBlue team, some of the writers behind some BlazBlue media, the scenario writers, and gave them lease to add real BlazBlue lore to it. And there hasn't been new BlazBlue lore since Central Fiction, which was, hold your breath, I'm gonna say it, 10 years ago. More than 10 years ago. It came out in 2015. That was the last time there was new BlazBlue lore. Cross-Tag Battle doesn't count, because it's A, not canon, and B, contains basically no actual BlazBlue lore. So yeah, it's been a long time since there's been an advancement on BlazBlue lore. Now, I also am not really counting Dark War, because when it died, that sort of rendered it not canon either. So, and it was also, like, Japan locked, and not the most, like, it didn't exactly, like, advance BlazBlue very much. It tried to expand BlazBlue, and you know me, I liked Dark War, but was it the most, was it the best endeavor for them to undertake? Not by a long shot. No way. I'm hoping that this turns out to be a stronger endeavor for them and can be a new lease on life for BlazBlue, but I don't know if that's going to happen, to be honest with you. Everything is canon except for the parts that suck. No, because there's really good stuff in Dark War, actually, but I don't consider it canon today. But I don't know, because what is, like, what it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because there's nothing after it, right? There's nothing for it to discredit, and there's nothing that needs to acknowledge it. I very strongly doubt that this game will acknowledge anything in Dark War. Even if Dark War was canon, I don't think that this would acknowledge it, so it's probably not going to. I don't think anything from Dark War is going to be mentioned here. So what does all this say? So maybe this will finally tell me what this update actually is, right? Is my pad working? Okay, it is. So, new BlazBlue storyline, DBS Laboratory now available in BlazBlue Entropy Effect. Unlock method. After clearing Sky City storyline. What? Have I done that? I've played like 80 hours of this. I think I've done that. I have no idea. PC players can select Story Switch from the main menu to enter the DBS lab and experience the new story mode. You'll be on your limits in the sea of possibility. Auto Kurogane. Color palettes. Take Mikazuchi and Izanami are in the game now. which is pretty sweet. We like that, and there's like an extreme mode, which is where I believe Izanami and Takemikazuchi are. And they changed some stuff about characters. Bullet, Mai, Hakumen, Ragna. Added a new potential combination granting super armor and damage reduction to derived skills. Optimized the input command for dash-derived skills. Optimized the HP-linked damage, mechanics, and hitbox detection. After the patch update, we reset incompatible settings. Settings. Audio. BlazBlue character voice lines. Do not have an English option, unfortunately. Sure. Every time they do an update to this game, they reset my controls. I'm just gonna hope that they're not super reset. They also reset like my playtime and stuff too every time they update this game. It is annoying, but I don't know. It's like every time they do a major update to this game, it's like they release a new game almost. It's changed so much. Do I actually have story left in the base game I need to do? I genuinely have... Why is that a thing? Main objective. Enabled a new training mode for your channel called the Mind Challenges. Try completing a Mind Challenge. I did that. Turn into IO. Inside the building on the rightmost floor 3. I still have to do story in this game. In the base game. What about Entropy War and Dark Effect? Entropy War. I don't know if BlazBlue could handle an Entropy War. I'm not sure if the world of BlazBlue is ready for an Entropy War.
Remarkable.
I don't care.
Second mind upload. You'll need enough Evo types with requested. It's nothing. There's nothing to worry about.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I long have that.
Before I upload your mod, have you seen anyone? It's hard to define a system. Nothing in the Ace world escapes my... I hope you'll do well to Next, let's proceed.
Let me out. I don't want to do this part.
Take this ammo.
They're giving me character unlocks. I'm pretty sure I long have them all unlocked.
Go to B2 and head to the rightmost. You'll find door there.
Alright, dude. Oh no, I went back in. I'm a little shark robot man, but I'm pretty sure they added some, like, BlazBlue avatars. I think. Hello? Why did... What? Oh. Oh yeah, there he is. Little baby Terumi, and Pakumen, and Wind Up Tiger, and Terraman. What about Dead Spike? Where's Dead Spike? How didn't you think of that? Alright, we gotta be a Tiger. Wind up. Oh my goodness. Non-negotiable, must be take or wind up. Which one is it?
Acer, congratulations. Did he describe what is that so? All right. Of course, Acer.
I've beaten Susanoo like fucking 10 times. There's like no way there's stuff for this to make me do. Am I still in MSQ right now? Let me out. Oh, another character unlock. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is gameplay, I think. You have to do stuff to unlock Icy. I don't really want Icy, though, because she's lame. Sorry. Never played her game. Don't think she's that cool. Mastery. Collect enough tactics during a single mind training session. I have to do gameplay, guys. What's an Icy? So Icy is another indie game, another indie roguelike that this game collaborated with. So she's in the game, but to unlock her, you have to do like some weird quest that I don't want to do. I'm not gonna modify it. I'm just gonna play. I don't know. Yeah, they also added this guy from Dead Cells. That you must clear the crossover stage infected land. Yeah, and this is Icy. I don't care about Icy. I do want to play as that guy. Kurogane Naoto. You always have to pick Hakuman. Yeah, I only play this game as Ragnar. Are you kidding me? What other choice is there? Well, now there's Naoto Kurogane, I guess. Until they add Jubei, I'm playing anybody else. So, what does this guy do? Whoa! He moves so far forward. And he has Slash Kite as his finisher. And if you hold, he just does Slash Kite. Whoa! His skill is just Divine Reaper. Okay. Does he have Smasher? Nope. Whoa. Okay. What are these giant waves he launches with his fist? I remember that in Naoto Kurogane's power set. Does he have a dash attack? It's Banishing Fang? Okay. Inferno Crusader. And he has Shift Sway. Dash is converted into an in-place dodge action. Back or forward becomes the normal dash. Oh, so you can just... Wait, I gotta try that. Oh, that's crazy. You can't continue it? He has Banishing Fang 1 as a dash attack. Okay. Banishingu. Hangu. You can sway in the air. Alright. Blood Repulsor. X plus B. That is a crazy button combination. What are you saying to me right now? Enter full drive state, which continuously consumes SP. During this state, all attack actions are enhanced by full drive. Pressing it again will prematurely cancel full drive state. SP recovers gradually over time. He just has like overdrive? He has like his BlazBlue overdrive? Nobody else has an install like that. What are you talking about? Total 4 hits. Slash Kite. Wait forward. Enhanced by full drive. When both Vanishing Dive and Blood Gain are active, it cannot be executed by holding X on the ground. Slash Kite ground. Swing the blades forward. Enhanced by full drive. Vanishing Dive airborne. Really smash the ground. Divine Reaper. Shockwave release occurs earlier with reduced startup. And the recovery time of the release animation. So we try the overdrive. That is a horrible button combination. So, it makes him just do, like, blood waves with everything, I guess. Not tactics. I wanted, where do you look at your... Here we are. Vanishing Fang. Blood Repulsor. You enter full drive state, continuously consuming SP. All attack actions are enhanced by full drive. And that's it. Okay, so you have to get other stuff to make it, like, do something. I'll try light, I guess. Whoa, you see that guy get launched? I'm not sure if they're telling me there's a way to do full drive when you're not in that state. Is it supposed to be like enhancer his drive? While dashing, inflict a holy mark. Well, I do be now Tokurogane. I think I have to pick while dashing. These all suck. I'm here because I need 5 different tactics, though, right? Storm of skills. I have the D&D tags on the stream. Man. You're right. I know you're right. You are totally right. What, like, what tag do you do instead? BlazBlue? It's not a fighting game, right? I can't just do fighting game like I normally would. I'll do like FGC. I don't want to lie and say that I'm playing a fighting game. You know what? I will lie and say I'm playing a fighting game, and I'm leaving the D&D tags there because that's my normal content. You know why? Because I don't care. It's true. I do be fighting. I do be fighting. Just not fighting the homies, which is who I want to fight. I want to fight them and then parenthetically, endearing. Whoa. Dude, Naoto feels like he's power creeping this game with the way that he like consumes the screen with this movement of his. You know, you play like a gacha game or something and they add a new character that just like does everything better than the rest of the characters in the game because it's newer. Like the way that he schmoves when he attacks feels that way. Like other characters do not move like that. And bro just has his overdrive. Jump. Oh, Banishing Fang. Banishing Fang can be used midair. Man, is that special? Do I really want that? Universal enhancement. Blood gain. All attack actions can be charged and released by holding the button. Attack actions can be enhanced up to 2 times based on the charge duration, but overcharging will weaken and eventually cancel the enhancement. So it's his drive mechanic. Well, it's his drive button from BlazBlue. Universal enhancement. A move fully enhanced with both full drive and blood gain can break an enemy's super armor and defenses. But his drive moves do that normally in BlazBlue anyway. You don't need to be enhanced. Attack. When enhanced by blood gain effect, the attack range expands and hit targets suffer extended stun duration. That sounds like BlazBlue. Divine Reaper. When enhanced by blood gain effect, attack range is expanded and hit targets suffer extended stun duration. Whoa. Whoa, dude. Okay. Brother, what? Wait a minute, he just got like so much more complicated. Excuse you? Excuse you? I have to like use my brain now. I don't want to use my brain, I just want to press button. Why did I pick Naoto Kurogane then? Holy. I'm just gonna one-shot everything now? Holy moly, what the? Is that enough damage or what? Yikes. I don't really like this, actually. I don't actually think this is good. It's not because it's complicated, it's because it dramatically slowed down Naoto Kurogane's gameplay. That doesn't seem very on brand for my boy Naoto Kurogane. Full drive enhanced attack actions will still execute even if interrupted. Fucking what does that mean? What does that even mean? Universal enhancement. Overcharging will not cancel the enhancement. Divine Reaper. When released on the ground, the shockwave travels forward. When released in midair, it expands. Overcharge. I mean, I like getting protection against overcharging. Then I can just... There you go. See, now I can just hold the button and then I'll get punished. That's good. I like that. But still, I'm so much slower now. Uses his blood to punch the blood out of you. You're so right. Alright, idiot. You can't turn while charging that. And you might say, of course you can't start, but you'd only say that if you haven't played a lot of this game. Holy, big slash guide. I like the big slash guide. That shit's cool. Banshee Fang abuse midair. Gains super armor during universal attacks. So I just have super armor. Divine Smasher. That's what I want. I want Divine Smasher. Powerful lunge attack with super armor enhanced by full drive. Divine Smasher, when enhanced by blood gain effect, attack range is expanded and hits targets. Oh my god. Alright. We gotta be pressing that Smasher, bro. It goes up? Wait, he can't do that in BlazBlue. What do you mean it goes up? Wait a minute. BlazBlue devs, hear me out. Do that. Add that. I'm surprised they started him with Reaper and didn't just give him Smasher. Smasher is way more iconic. Oh wait, I gotta do it in my install, right? I forgot I could install. That's so cool. I love that. Okay. Dive kick? No, it's a dive punch, bro. It's a dive punch. He does have it downward in BlazBlue. He just doesn't have it upward. Oh. I can't turn. I'm telling you, lots of other characters can turn while they're charging shit. That's like the one thing Kurogane can't do. Divine Reaper has access to triple dash. I want something more interesting than this stuff. We can refresh. Inferno Crusader. More Slash Kite. Slash Kite ground. Swing the bloody blades forward, enhanced by blood drive. Vanishing dive, airbornes. Heavily smash the ground. This is another Slash Kite enhancement. If no input is made after universal attacks move, the second follow-up attack will automatically trigger. Pressing at this point will initiate follow-up attack. If no input is made after a universal attacks move, the second follow-up attack will automatically trigger. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. I'm gonna be so real with you. I have no idea what the hell that is saying. Do I want Inferno Crusader or do I want to be able to do Slash Kite on command, bro? What do I want? Do I want DP or do I want like the funny button I can spam? Slash Kite is pretty funny. Like I kind of want to see like what a Slash Kite build does in this game. We're going with the Slash Kite build. One of my favorite things to do with Ragna in this game is just do like the pure dead spike build. It is so goofy. I gotta do it in install. Divine Smasher is cool, but it actually I kind of don't like it as much as pressing Slash Kite because there's no hit stop. You just go through everybody. I'm here to get tactics to finish the MSQ. Stop that. Can you imagine if you in real life could unlock the ability to just charge all of your actions? To just make them better? What would you charge if you just had a universal ability in real life, right? That was you can charge all of your actions and they are just better. What would you charge? What in your daily life would change? Charge your sleep? Wait, okay. Okay, we have to refine the prompt, because sleeping is not an action. Sleeping is a passive, right? You induce sleep passively. It's not an action. You can't charge that. Like, if you really think about it, you're charging sleep all day long. Everything you do is an action toward charging sleep. What would we do? Ray Raven, what up? My Arknight told me. Wait, did I bounce when I hit the floor? Hang on. I think I just saw a thing. I think Naruto bounces when he hits the floor. Okay, Inferno Crusader again. Enhanced by blood gain effect, attack, briefly enter invincible state. I like it. I want something different. More Banishing Fang. I want the Banishing Fang follow-ups. That's what I want. Blood Edge. Okay. Now we're cooking. What is Blood Edge? Charging jump, right? How like in Spider-Man 2 for PS2? How you can charge your jump and like leap into the stratosphere. I think you can do that in Insomniac Spider-Man as well, but my inner nostalgia tells me to talk about the PS2 game. Directly execute the corresponding universal attack moves while in the full drive state. Can they just speak English when they explain how to do things to me? Like, dude, what does that mean? Directly execute corresponding universal attack moves while in the full drive state. Okay. When enhanced by blood gain, the attack range expands while blood repulsor is active. Blood edge's universal attack will still increase damage. That's blood edge. Oh, I see. Oh, so that's the difference. Bro, what are you talking about? This character is complicated as hell, and I don't know if it makes a lot of sense. I get it, but okay. You see, down at the bottom, I have the pink resource that, like, I can spend it like this, right? So I have like this regenerating resource, and I can install. I can go into overdrive, and it causes that to drain over time. Or now I have two attack buttons. I can either press X or I can press B. And when I press B, I automatically do the install version of the attack, but it costs the meter. Which is kind of cool because now I can chain it in combos. Counter-Strike surfing? A brief mid-air charge. Wait a minute. No, you don't gain new abilities. You don't gain a double jump because you can charge shit. Like, what about if you were cooking a meal, right? And you were, like, seasoning it, and you charged the action of seasoning the meal, and it made the meal better. And if you had, like, all the time in the world to invest in, like cooking your meal, you could charge every single meal action, and, you know, you'd have the best thing you've ever cooked in your life. We have a lot of exchange points. And last time, I didn't get anything good here. I didn't get anything good here this time either. Powered light wave. How about this? I already have something there. My objective is 5 unique tactics. Holy moly, that was huge. Let me get that install. Cool. Okay, Divide Smasher up is pretty fucking cool. I like that. Can we get that in BlazBlue, please? Okay. Grim of Phantom. He has Exceed Excel. Stop. Stop. Why does he's the only character in the game with overdrive. When releasing Blood Repulsor or exiting the full drive state, entered via Blood Repulsor. Pressing that button to consume all SP and perform the attack, generating a shockwave. Grim of Phantom can be interrupted upon landing the smash. The next attack will still take effect and deal damage even after being interrupted. Oh, man. I don't understand what they're saying to me sometimes. But I got Exceed Excel. Covenant. Low tier god? I don't remember what this does. Tactics are invalid. Increase damage based on the quantity and quality. But my ground damage is greatly reduced. Cancel the tactic and talent trigger interval of the dash trigger method. It's the tactic and talent trigger interval. So, like, your dash things can just happen with no cooldown. Every 10% max HP increase damage by 3%. Each stage of battle is limited to 5 minutes. I don't want any of these. You know why? Because if you increase the amount of damage you deal, you stop playing the video game, and I don't really like that. That's always been my biggest criticism of this game, is that they always try to make it look like a combo game, and it's not. It's a screen nuke game. It'd be really cool if they'd add a mode with, like, I don't know, better balance for comboing enemies to death. 'Cause I want to do combos. I'm a BlazBlue player. Large Radiance. I don't know, we're light gaming, I guess. Will I one day get the rest of Vanishing Fang? That hit that guy? I like the funny slash guide button. Light spears. Now see, light spears are good. I know that. I do like me some light spears. I've played Tales of Symphonia. Holy mo- what? You know what I mean by screen nuke? Like, how did I hit everything on the screen there? Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, I want to do, I want to do Grim of Phantom. But I don't know how. I thought I was doing the way that it said you're supposed to do Grim of Phantom, and it wasn't working. Using Blood Repulsor, right? Grim of Phantom. When releasing Blood Repulsor. Releasing. What does it mean by releasing? Or exiting the full drive state entered via Blood Repulsor. When releasing it. Or exiting the state created by it. Or exiting it. I'm not really sure what they mean by exiting it, like when it ends. Okay, that's how you do it. So it's when, like, when it says when releasing, it's talking about, like, when you activate it. Does he have, Astral? Because that mechanic is functionally the way most Astrals work in this game. This is a cool stomp, man. That's crazy. Naoto, where do they come up with that? I'm not getting anything good here. Okay. Go over there. There's a good one. Enemies that simply explode. Oh, what? Are you seeing this? Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. The next attack performed after dashing will be enhanced. Vanishing Fang is now executed by pressing either forward or back. Really? Okay. Vanishing Fang. When enhanced by blood gain, charge distance increases, attack range expands, and hit targets suffer extended stun duration. The full attack sequence after dash attack enters the dodge state. After dashing, you can hold forward. After dashing, hold to charge and release. During the entire charge, you are invincible. Am I crazy, or do all of these things say the same thing? This is the same line repeated over and over, is it not? Vanishing Fang, after dashing, hold this to charge and release. During the entire charge, you enter a dodge state, enter an invincible dodge state, and enter an invincible dodge state. And the last one is, you enter an invincible dodge state. After dashing, hold it to fully charge and release. During the entire attack, you enter an invincible dodge state. Okay. Under the Enhancer effect, the number of attack hits increases. Slash Kide, under the Enhancer effect, the number of attack hits increases. After dashing, hold to charge and enter a super armor state. When enhanced by full drive, after dashing, gain invincibility while charging. When enhanced by full drive, fully charge and release. During the entire attack, you are invincible. Divine Reaper. After dashing, hold it to gain invincibility while charging. Does it go on? It goes on! Invincible during the in-place dodge for shift sway. Divine Smasher. When enhanced by the Enhancer effect, number of attack hits increases. Charge distance extends. The invincible dodge state persists. Blood Repulsor. When enhanced by the Enhancer, the move enters a super armor state that will not be interrupted by powerful attacks during its duration. Phantom. When enhanced by Enhancer, the shockwave produced after the slam has increased range and extended duration. Blood Edge. When enhanced by the Enhancer effect, the number of attack hits increases. So, short version of this entire block of text is that you can execute everything while dashing now, and you are invincible and or super armor during all of it. Oh, or I could get triple dash. No, I'm gonna get that. Are you telling me I still don't have the full Vanishing Fang combo? I don't. Oh, that's pretty cool, though. Wait, what about upwards? Okay. So yeah, that's his entire drive mechanic from BlazBlue. Congrats, it's in the game. And it's pretty cool. I'm being a little careless. Yoink. Oh, hi, Reds. Are we fighting Arcune or Eyeball? I think this is Eyeball. Yeah. Boy, if I'm not gonna upward Divine Smasher this guy. Ouch. I don't remember how to heal. Because I play Ragna in this game and I don't need to heal. Can I install? I was trying to do Grim of Phantom. I don't quite understand the activation requirements for Grim Phantom. Blood Edge. Attacks partially inherit full drives. Enhancement effects. You mean partially inherit. Full drive it hits attacks deal increased damage. While Blood Repulsor is active, attack damage increases, and Blood Edge's universal attack must deal even greater damage. While in the full drive state, charge attacks automatically release upon reaching maximum charge. I thought they were already doing that. Am I playing incorrectly? Well, full drive state attacks are treated as enhanced. Excuse me. Okay, I want that. So when I'm in overdrive now, like both of his enhanced attack states are just permanent. That's excuse me. Is that fair? Next 5 battles. Each time you use a skill, deduct. Oh. What does it do? When a skill hits, there's a 5% chance to recover 5 HP. Next 5 battles. HP will be continuously deducted with a minimum of 50%. Gradually recover HP when below 150%. Deduct 25% HP when not clearing the battle space perfectly. Immune to the first hit in each battle. We gotta go with this one, and I will just not press the skill button. How about that? For 5 rounds. I don't understand why it changed the input of Vanishing Thing. I'm guessing so you can enhance it, I suppose. Wait, installing doesn't use the skill button. Whoa. Giant blood wave when I hit the ground. That's nuts. Look at that hit stop. Another red? I want the other red boy. I'll take money. Remember not to press the skill button. It's not as fun without the skill button. Okay, it's pretty dope though. If I knew what I was doing, I feel like I would be moving around the screen doing some nonsense. Look at that shit. Naoto is like kind of nutty. But he has like too many mechanics. He literally has too many mechanics. They really looked at BBCF and they were like, "Yeah, let's try to emulate the hell that is playing Naoto Kurogane." Did that just, like, slow down the enemies falling? Is that a thing? That'd be kind of neat, actually. I kind of hate that thing that changed the input banishing thing, though. Edge of Eternity. He does, in fact, have Astral. When releasing Blood Repulsor, or hitting the full drive, exiting the full drive state, entered via Blood Repulsor. I don't know what that means, by the way. Press that to release a slash. Upon hit, consumes all SP to increase wide range bloody slashes. Edge of Eternity, when enhanced by Enhancer, you can dash enhance his Astral. Excuse you kindly. Don't say that to me. Do not say those words to me. Rapidly pressing X during the duration overdraws SP to increase the slash count. Final strike's damage scales with the number of slashes performed. I hate that you said those words to me, because I really want to do it now, but that doesn't sound fun to do. What does that say? After a dash or in-place dodge, you can chain into another dash more quickly. Right bumper with directions teleports instantly before the nearest enemy within range in the specified direction. His dashes become teleports? Did you even play BlazBlue? What are you talking about? He can teleport. What do you mean? God, I want to see that teleporting, but I have to pick Astral. Like, I have to. How can I not? I almost have access to my skills again. That is so sick. Okay, we get another potential. I want that teleporting one. Okay, I can use my skills again. Finish if I can use midair. Inferno Crusader. I don't know. I ain't reading. I want the teleport thing. I think I'm just going to refresh till I get the teleport thing. How many refreshes do I have? I have too many refreshes. What is this now? Blood Chain. All attack actions can be followed up with 2 additional attacks. Oh, that's the Banishing Fang follow-ups, isn't it? I want that. I want that. I kind of want it. I kind of want it. I gotta. It is. Whoa. Oh. Okay, I have the Banishing Fang follow-ups now. I don't know why they were hidden so deep in this tactics tree, but... Hey, can you do raid? I'm gonna try to use Astral on the boss. I think I remember how to do it. Ouch. I found a bug, developers, I found a bug. We take max MP, we like that. Okay, okay, kinda nice, kinda nice. I have a lot of money. I'm gonna heal, take max MP, take max HP, and why not? I have so much money. Oh, it's this. I might die. I don't remember how to fight this boss. I almost never see this one. Cool. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah. Got me. I forgot which button my thing was on. I forgot how to heal. Okay. Oh, I missed. Wait, I think I can do it again. No, I can't. Okay, okay, okay. The Astral was cool as hell. Wow, that was so cool. Inferno Crusader. Gain super armor during universal attack moves. It's too late in the game for me to change everything up by getting Inferno Crusader, is it not? And I still want that freaking teleport. Divine Smasher follow-up attacks can be adjusted using up or down to alter subsequent moves. What subsequent moves are we talking about exactly? Banishing Fang can be used midair. Activating Banishing Fang is treated as a dash that does not trigger the dodge state and can be interrupted by dashing. Give me the teleport. Grants invincibility during lunge attack. Man, I'm not gonna get the teleports again. Teleports. Here it is. Triple dash. Okay. Okay, we got teleports now. I don't know why he has teleports, but he does. All right, folks. We're gonna move on to Susanoo soon. Susanoo. How do I teleport? I thought it said that if I just dash, I teleport. Oh, whoa, that's new. I gotta read it again. It's in dash, right? Right button, or right bumper back, plus right bumper. Oh. I think it's saying that during sway, I can teleport. It's not gonna do me any good against this boss. Character with no projectiles, now Tokurogane fighting this boss. Wow. Whoa, that's different. I don't remember that. Whoa, cool. I tried the astral, it didn't work. Okay, okay, buddy. That is so cool. Why does he have a cooler Astral than Ragna in this game? My boy never gets any love. I don't want that. I don't want Inferno Crusader, bro. It's too late in the game for me to learn how to use Inferno Crusader. Divine Reaper. Jumps. More Divine Reaper stuff. Restores a certain amount of MP when used after a dash. Divine Smasher grants invincibility. I mean, I'm spamming that shit, right? Let's get some invincibility frames on that. Another boss or max HP first. Welcome back, Jack. Catching up on the Olympics. I have a question. I don't know if you would know the answer to this. Is there esports at the Olympics? Like, do they play League of Legends at the Olympics? No, okay. Because I was watching, I was following an esports team for the first time in my life recently because a content creator that I like is on it. And he posted something saying that he was preparing for the Olympics. And I was like, what? What do you mean? You playing League of Legends at the Olympics? There's an equivalent? I mean, he literally said the Olympics, though. You're calling LR? Yes. And it was Nemesis that said that he was preparing for the Olympics. Oh, my chat's bugged. Nemagoat? Yeah, Nemesis is dope. I love Nemesis. I don't really know the story of how he ended up on LR because wasn't he a former pro player who retired and now he's like out of retirement playing on LR, right? There is an Olympics esports series. Okay, so LR's playing at that, I think. They got knocked out of LEC, but that would be a pretty good win for them. They're good. Are they like world champion good? Probably not, but I think they're good. The quality of games is really good, very entertaining. I don't like watching competitive like tournament League of Legends. I think it's really boring, but those were good games. Because they have a certain player that doesn't exactly play very much by the book. Oh my god, this boss is hell. Fucking hold this. Oh my god. Fucking cool as shit Astral, bro. Hella cool. But she I-framed the finisher. I'm pretty sure it would have killed her. Started in 2023. I'm curious about that. I hope those games are streamed. I mean, I'm sure that they will be, right? I'm not really using Divine Reaper. I don't need to enhance Divine Reaper. Activating Banishing Fang. I hate that one. Follow-up attacks can be adjusted. Okay, sure. Not a Counter-Strike player, but I love watching competitive Counter-Strike. I feel like that's probably more entertaining than League of Legends, because even if you're not, like, a competitive Counter-Strike player, you can recognize, like, what competitive Counter-Strike looks like, you know what I mean? Like, you can tell, like, what good aim is, right? But as someone, like, I'm a gold League of Legends player, right? I'm, like, and, like, it was hard for me to get to gold. Like, that's my crowning achievement. I'm ass at League of Legends. And when I watch competitive League of Legends, I, like, genuinely, like, can't decipher the decisions that are made. I don't know how it is that, like, nobody dies. Nobody dies in competitive League of Legends. I don't get it. Like, the first death is at, like, 8 minutes. And, like, the games go to, like, 4 or 5 deaths across the entire game. And it's, like, one team fight at the end of the game. How's that possible? MetaNux Beats, how you doing? On YouTube? It's cool. I mean, all I've experienced so far is just playing Naoto, because I had to finish the story of the base game to do the BlazBlue story, which is what I'm here for, really. And even though I've played, like, 80 hours of this game, they've done so many updates to the story mode, and I've not paid attention to it that I have not, like, played it. Like, I played the original one when the game came out, but there's, like, a whole new custom story mode in it now that I've never even looked at. When I boot this game up, I just, like, do a couple runs. I don't play the story. Now I have to, because I want to play the BlazBlue story. That's why I'm here. How do I... Maybe I should read the tooltip on the screen. It's genuinely insane, right? I don't get it. Listen, did I just pick Susanoo by accident? I did. Okay, we're fighting Susanoo unprepared. Say I won't win. I won't win. I'm going straight to Astral. That shit is just so cool. Whoops. Not getting me. Bro, Smasher Simulator. I love it. Phase 2. I got me. Nice God press, idiot. Yeah? Mine's bigger. Phase 3. Hell yeah, bro. The Susanoo fight in this game is actually so sick. The best part of this game, for sure. For sure. I love that they actually put BlazBlue music in that fight, too. It's the one time in this entire game that there's actually BlazBlue music. Super sick fight. The Susanoo boss fight in BlazBlue Central Fiction is pretty bad by comparison. Actually, it's just bad. So it's cool that there's a good Susanoo boss fight in a video game somewhere. Yeah, Naoto's Astral in this game is so dope. It has such a weird activation condition, but it's really cool.
Do you have a moment?
No, I don't.
Sorry for being Acer.
I don't know who Acer is. That's not me. I'm John BlazBlue. Okay, what do you want me to do now? In the depths of the ruins, there lie powerful beings, Arakune and the Defiling Eye. Defeat either of them. I have to do another run. Defeat Arakune or the Defiling Eye. How do we place a genuine BlazBlue character on the same level as the Defiling Eye, bro? Who should I play? Jack, who do you want me to play? I'll play whatever character you want. I played a lot of Naoto Kurogane just now. As much as I really like pressing the funny astral button on him, I will play a different character if you like. There are a few characters I genuinely don't know how to play. I've never played Tao, and I've never played... I don't think I played much S. I tried S when she came out, and she was really not functional. She came out in a really, like, broken state, and they have since fixed it, I believe, but it was not fun. I have played Kokonoe, but it reset my progress at some point. Oh yeah, and Hazama. I tried Hazama once, and man, he did not feel good. I think you have to put a lot of time into Hazama to, like, understand how he functions. Jin's a lot of fun. Oh, thanks for the clip. Appreciate it. I was thinking about it the entire fight. I was like, I gotta finish him with Astral. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Who we playing? Who we playing, Jack? What character am I picking? I have to get to Arakune and defeat Arakune. That's the goal here for the story mission. I'll probably just defeat Arakune and then, like, just die. So I don't have to finish the entire run. Noeru ba Mirion. Okay. I always pick Ragna and Hakumen as my extra skills, because Hakumen gives you a parry, which is extremely useful. And Ragna gives you lifesteal, which is extremely useful. Oh, I just remembered the really fun skill to get on Noel. There's one that lets you do, like this downward shot, you can loop it, like, infinitely. Oh my god, that is so fun. I feel like they changed her particles since she came out, or since the game came out. I don't remember her having particles that were this faithful to her. I remember her, like, shooting actual bullets. I distinctly recall not liking that Noelle actually fired bullets. You can jump thrice when you get knocked away. No, I don't need that. You can overexhaust MP to use your universal skills. Noelle is a very MP hungry character, so I think you probably want that. And Shroudfall causes an explosion up front. We're just gonna take that right now because I know I'm gonna use that. Well, how do we feel? We did light last time. Let's do ice. Are her guns not actual firearms? No, they are magical focuses that channel her extremely high aptitude for Ars Magus. They do not fire bullets. They collapse space where she points. Occasionally they transform into guns that shoot bullets, but that's like kind of just like a visual flare. But every time she uses them in a canonical sense and in most of the gameplay, it is not bullets. This is why she never has to reload. Interestingly, Noelle does reload. Sort of. She does have... It's in this game, but I think you have to get it. There are several animations that after Noelle finishes like a super or something, she will... she'll like cock the guns. I don't know what the term would be, but she... you know, like how a revolver, when you load a revolver, you have to... Forgive my lack of gun knowledge. You have to, you know, break the gun in two. You have to bend it over to get to the chamber. You know what I'm talking about? Where you load the bullets. Her guns can snap that way. And when she does, the casings come out. And then she just closes it back up. So, like, it's a kind of a reload. But again, it's visual flare. It's not canon. Like, she doesn't actually have to reload the guns ever. They're essentially like magic wands. And her power is that she collapses space with them, where she points. Yeah, she ejects the casings and does not load new ones, correct. It's literally just like visual flare. It looks cool. Which is another thing in the anime, BlazBlue Alter Memory. There is a fight scene where Noelle is fighting New, and she does not do any acrobatics, does not do any close-range Gunkata moves. She just shoots New repeatedly, and it's very offensive. It is an offensive misunderstanding of how Noelle should do combat. Top break revolvers, is that what they're called? Yes. Kind of? Yeah. Like, they behave like revolvers, I suppose. Everyone's vulnerable. Launch grenades. Repeatedly shoots her. Launches grenades. X, Y. Uses diving explosion. Or scatter grenades. Bullet range. Shroud fall. This is like a missile. She can like call a missile, which is so not a thing that Noelle does. Revolver blast. Bloom trigger. Flash suppressor on the ground. Multiple. Nope, I don't want that. Dash attack in larger range. Zero gun Sleipnir is her Exceed Excel. You hold it to discharge energy to impact enemies in a large area. Hold it to continuously discharge. That's fun. I believe that's what she has instead of her astral. Pyromancy is the term for fire magic. What's the term for gun magic? It would be... Ballistomancy. Yeah, you got it. We had the same thought. Probably just call it, like, gunmancy. I don't know. In BlazBlue, it is called Ars Magus. But that's the blanket term for all magic that incorporates technology. Or that is generated by technology. That technology is involved. the blanket term for character cannot use magic, but has a device that enables it. Which is 99% of the BlazBlue characters. The exception is like 9. Noelle's gimmick is that her body literally is one of those devices. She's an artificial life form whose body is a Ars Magus, or it's an elevated Ars Magus. It's the next thing above that. So she naturally possesses the ability to do magic, but she's a weak, stupid idiot and can't control it very well. So Bulwark, her guns allow her to control it. So she becomes Mew, not New, but yes, correct. New is the same thing. They're clones, and New is also a living Ars Magus. She's actually a Nox Nectoris, which is Ars Magus 2, the sequel. And they are both Nox Nectoris. They are both the same Nox Nectoris because time travel is a thing. And New is what happens when there is no control. There's no Bulwark to control the madness of the entity. And the plot of Continuum Shift involves Hazama stripping Noelle of Bulwark so she loses control of her magic and becomes Mew. This is what I want. That's the funny shit. Oh, high big damage. Oh my goodness, it simply killed him. What just happened? Yes, I remember DNF. I love DNF. That game deserved more. It looks like Mark detonates the mark. Oh yeah, this is Noelle can like mark enemies and then do a pose to detonate it. Again, that is not a very Noelle thing to do, but you can get bullet rain. Press it repeatedly, shoot light projectiles over time. And then you can also launch grenades. Guns, big guns. That was a big laser beam gun. Do I want to do Covenant again? Low tier god again? I didn't... You know, I did it last time and it worked out, but damn. You can refresh goods 2 times for free each exchange space. Invulnerable state is invalid. No. Rewards are randomly doubled. Each stage of battle is limited to 5 minutes. I don't want that. When using skills, 30% chance to fully restore MP and SP, but when entering a space, initial MP is minus 100. I have a question about this. I have a very substantial question about this. When I use the laser beam, it is continuously draining my SP. Does that mean that there's a 30% chance for every tick of my SP draining that it will instantly refill? Could I just laser forever? I gotta do that, right? Oh, that's right. Noelle generates SP by spending MP. I have to actually spend MP. I'm not generally a big fan of this Noelle character overall, inclusive of regular BlazBlue. She's like Mori's favorite character, but I've never really cared that much for Noelle. I especially don't like this redesign of Noelle. I think the beret design is way better. No, I don't care. No, I like all the BlazBlue characters, and I'm happy to play anything in this game. I just mean, especially with regard to... Oh, attacks get penetrate, that sounds good. With regards to, like, the story of BlazBlue, I think Noelle is just, like, annoying. I can't think of, like, a single time in the entire BlazBlue story that Noelle does something competent that, like, advances the plot. She's like, perma fucking up. Of course dual wielding is cool. Man, we can't talk about, like, anything practical IRL if you're, like, an anime person. You just feel, like, a sense of doom that real life is just lame. Like, what do you mean holding a sword in reverse grip doesn't work? What do you mean? But it's so cool. It's funny, there's those YouTubers that, like, analyze anime fighting styles that they know things about real fighting styles, you know, and they'll talk about, like, how this is impractical and it would never work and so forth. But ones that I have never seen them talk about would be Soul Bad Guy and Ragna. I feel like it'd be really funny to have one of those people that, like, knows something about, like, practical sword fighting to analyze how Soul Bad Guy doesn't do any practical sword fighting and he just, like, punches with his sword. He just, like, throws punches with his sword in his hand. And Ragna's entire fighting style is that he keeps the sword, like, on his belt, and he really just fights hand to hand and pulls out the sword when he wants to. he does more he does more punching and kicking than sword swinging. Just die already. Sword is a straight up slab of steel. First it was like a slab of steel, then it was a giant lighter, and then in Strive it's the closest to a sword it's ever been. And then, yeah, Order Soul just wielded an actual slab of concrete in the shape of a sword. Yeah, I want the rockets. Yeah, that's what I want. So stupid. Order Soul is so cool. I hope they add him to Strive. And I feel like there's a not zero chance. That or Justice will get me to play a lot of Strive again. It's been so long since we've heard anything about Guilty Gear. At Zappa, they might. They might. Zappa's the only, like, classic Guilty Gear character to still not appear. Like, between Xrd and, Strive, every Guilty Gear XX character not named Justice or Zappa, or Cliff, I guess, is represented. But I don't think anybody is asking for Cliff, to be honest with you. Or Answer. Well, okay, I said classic. Answer being in Xrd qualifies him in this discussion. He was in a modern Guilty Gear game. Because you have to consider people like Jam. Like, Jam is a classic Guilty Gear character, but she's not in Strive yet. She's only in Xrd. But she is, I consider that to be represented. I really wish they would add some of the Guilty Gear 2 characters, like, Dr. Paradigm or Izna. Raven. Yes, they should add Raven. Oh, please add Raven. What happened to that guy, man? He just vanished. He just vanished from the plot, and he's gone. Where is he? He was like Asuka's right-hand man. I happen to really like Raven. I'm not sure if Raven is the most popular character, though. Especially because he, like, made Xrd hell for a long time, but, I like him. As a Guilty Gear 2 enjoyer. Wait, what am I doing? You gotta pay the Sleipnir tax. Are you reading what's on the screen right now? Do you see that bottom line of text? Sleipnir is invulnerable. I was thinking about that while I was doing it just now. I was like, man, I'm gonna stand still and take a bunch of damage. Not anymore. HP will be reduced. I don't want that. Damage taken is 0.25%. Reduced. Next 5 battles, stunned when injured. Next 5 battles, deduct 25% HP when not clearing. That is pretty good. I just won't get hit. Forehead. Okay. When you start getting a bunch of potentials going on Noelle, her movement gets out of control. I literally can't control it sometimes. Bullet Rain. The above moves cause larger explosions and deal more damage. Earth Suppressor. Bombs explode in a larger range. Earth Suppressor. I don't think that's a real move Noelle has. I mean, I like bigger explosions. Do the missile. Am I not doing something right? Oh, you have to do it. You have to interrupt it with the missile. Orbiting lightning orb. The roguelike staple, am I right? God, that's cool. Orb. This character's movement. I literally had no control over that. Access to triple dash? I'm scared. I'm scared of giving myself more mobility. She's already flying all over the screen and I can't control it. The attack range of ranged universal attack moves. That sounds good. Noelle and Adderall. That's... You know what? Yes. Actually, no. I think she's just naturally out of control. She's just... That's just who she is. I want max MP and I want max HP. Noelle would, like, pop Adderall and then just, like, cry. Because that's, like, the only thing she knows how to do. Genuinely, I would love to know how many hours, I suppose it's probably not hours, how many minutes of simply, like, crying fully was needed to be done to voice Noelle. I'm gonna make the double gun lady lame. But he loves her, though. She's Mori's favorite character. I actually think Mai is his favorite character, but that's only because, like, he invented Mai pretty late in the game and just, like, tailored her to his tastes. It's funny, because if you pay attention to the design of all of the female characters in BlazBlue, it will be revealed to you what Mori's favorite design element on women is, on female characters is. One thing that once I tell you this, you're never going to be able to unnotice it about just about every female BlazBlue character. I'm gonna tell you a secret, okay? Maybe not just about, but like 80% of them. No, it is not titties. It's obviously not titties because no, like the running joke with Noelle is that she's flat. It is not. It is. It's a design element on their outfits. I can list off characters that have this design element. It is Noelle, Mai, Izayoi, Mew12, not Kokonoe, not Tsubaki, not Bullet. Rachel has it, but it's hidden. Who else? Who exists that I forget? Makoto does not have it. Thigh highs, no. No, but maybe he probably likes that too. It is backless tops. Characters whose the top they are wearing is backless. Attack, access to triple dash. Alright, we'll do dash. There's more of them, certainly, that are just not popping into my head. It's hard for me to remember 48 BlazBlue characters. Izanami has it. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. Did I say 9? 9 has it. I didn't get Arakuni. Lychee does not. I'm just gonna leave the screen. Don't mind me. Very specific. Yeah, it's just more his thing. I'm pretty sure there's an interview where he said he said as much. Like that's just like his favorite thing. Backless outfits. Revolver blast. When you retrieve the gun, press X to throw it again. The MP is not overexhausted to the limit. You can press X to fire another one. You can just keep firing rockets. That's pretty cool. I kind of want to keep firing rockets. See, there's Noelle's backless outfit. You sure can. Just keep firing rockets. Am I going all the way to Susanoo? Because I'm done with the quest. My objective is kind of just to do the quest. I don't particularly want to finish this Noelle run. I wonder if I could do it like really fast. I don't think I've ever had this before. Revolver blast. Oh. That kind of feels like playing Noelle. No, I actually have to do like a stage here. Yeah, I'm not gonna finish the Noelle run. Fuck it. I don't want to keep playing Noelle. Not that I'm not having fun, but I want to unlock the thing that I came for. I want the lore, baby. Boy, it's a little difficult to die in this game. Little Robo-Tager is so funny. Alright, let me out. Let me go turn in the stinky quest. Talk to what? Talk to the original EO? I can't say I'm a big fan of them forcing you to play this junk before playing the good part.
It's once again, what's the matter, Acer? And get ready. Next time, you'll need enough Evo types.
I already have that.
Once again, let me know when you've finished uploading your mind. Take your reward, rest assured. What do you think of the mind challenge? Taking things after you complete.
Do I have to do all of those? Secondary objective. Where's the main objective?
Hello, Acer. As the bridge between, if it would be possible. You've collected enough. Great job. As the training pro.
Talk to Neo. Who dat? I don't know who Neo is. From the Matrix? I know Kung Fu.
Acer, congratulations. I trust
Halfway
you in this training.
done.
I think
Complete mind training with entropy reaching 1. Is this entropy? Oh, extreme. That's new. With entropy reaching 1? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Complete mind training with entropy reaching 1. Like, I can just do literally 1. Like, if I just do that. I'm gonna be pissed if I go all the way through this and it doesn't clear. Okay, who are we clearing a run with? Pick my character, chat. Except, like, Hazama. I don't think I want to play Hazama. S. Yeah, I assume that they have, like, fixed S. When she came out, I tried her, like, a couple times, and she just felt so bad. It was like, just her basic combo just, like, didn't work right. Something was wrong with it. Whoa, what the heck was that I just did? Hakumen. There's one thing I don't like about playing Hakumen in this game, and is that he cannot run. He's very slow. But he's fun to play. Once you get some of his, like, really goofy moves, my god, he's crazy. Type Enchanter, Moon Sprouts over they crest to attack 3 times. Crest become larger in size and move forward. Sure. Nothing more dangerous than her giant sword is her sharp Ahoge. It's supposed to be a question mark. It was a really long time, like, it wasn't until S was, like, in BlazBlue proper, like, throughout all of Crossblaze, I genuinely did not even notice how well endowed S is. Because I just didn't, like, slow down and look at her character design. What does my Ahoge represent? Protagonism. In essence. Goes airborne, plunges, just blossom. Bedivere. Blinks along diagonal path. While blinking, you can use it again. What does that mean? Blinking? I'm gonna find out what that means. Oh. Wait, that's just like part of her astral. So on the ground it goes up and in the air it goes down. Which is a little counterintuitive. That hit. Whoa. Just like a screen-wide attack. Skill Shadow Spike. Shadow Mark. I like Shadow Mark. You know, I have a hate-hate relationship with this character too. Strictly because both of my best tournament runs in BlazBlue ever were ended by S players. And then I had that other one that Ryuk Touch of Death to me. That one wasn't on stream though, sadly. I wish I recorded that. That will be forever burned into my memory. Ryuk Naoto Kurogane. Fatal countered me and fucking Touch of Death me. In a round I was winning. Like he Touch of Death me at low health because he needed like full overdrive to do it. I caught that fatal counter and I was like, ah, well, there goes half my health. Nope, it was my entire health bar. Attack Shadow Spike. It's gold though, man. Yeah, it was a GG shake my hand moment. That was how I got knocked out of losers. Like that's how I actually was eliminated. I think I was like just shy of top 8 in that one. I've been thinking about practicing more seriously again and trying to attend majors. For funsies, but I want to practice so that I can actually play. Can overexhaust SP. Things along the diagonal path. I mean, this is her astral, but she doesn't do the finisher. Oh, there it is. You have to hit both. Can be sick when you get to juggle enemies. It is. My major criticism of this game is that the basic enemies just die too easily. They fold too quick to like any amount of damage. And they're also not very juggleable. Like the physics on them is not quite right. It's a little awkward. It feels very like indie game, low budget indie game when you're trying to do it. But the bosses, when you like stance break the bosses and you can juggle them, that shit's fun. That's good. Blinks? She just blinks? What does that mean? There are now more crests. There are now more crests can be generated. Okay, okay. I'm interested in there are now more crests can be generated. That sounds, it is interesting, the crests generation. Think about these perfectly. Immune to the first hit. Damage taken is reduced. Obtain all negative effects. To Mind Unleashed effects? What does that even mean? Mind Unleashed! I'm gonna take this one again. Oh, that's more crests, alright. They were right, there is more crests can be unleashed. Can't argue with that logic. Alright, it goes down in the air. Jeez, that feels really strong. Three times. Increases the damage of universal attacks moves for a certain period after releasing the crest arts. Oh, the stomp. Steps on enemies to bounce upward. To bounce upward up. Can we proofread S's abilities, please? You can now step on enemies and bounce upward up to 3 times. Plunging to the ground after 3 bounces will spawn a bigger crest and do more damage. I kind of like that. Shovel Knight S. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen S gameplay, but she like actually has that though, for real. And it's actually cool. It's probably the coolest thing in her moveset. She has, I think it's her J2B. She does like a stomp, and you can loop it like 3 times. It happens really fast in this game. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, it's neat. The additional crests is kind of nasty. Light spears. I'm surprised I don't have her super yet, the blade beam. Where's that hiding? just take me away from the enemy? Overexhaust MP to use your universal skills. What universal skills am I doing that cost MP? And then Gawain is her, Exceed Excel, I think? Oh, no it is not. That's not a real move that S has? That I know of? Question mark? Entropy Effect just be making stuff up. Is there... That move doesn't seem very good. Max MP. S doesn't feel like a very MP hungry character. Max MP again? I have 440 monies. I think we can spend some monies. More max MP? How we feeling? Alright, fine. It seems pretty not worth it. But sure, my max MP is like 250 now. That's pretty cool. I do be bouncing. Is this the shooter Brunner? This is just a regular projectile. Oh. Oh. Wait a minute, I got the funny. I got the funny. Okay, that's funny. I would like to spam that button, please. Refresh goods 2 times, every 10% max HP increase attack. Rewards are randomly doubled. Each stage of battle is limited to 5 minutes. I'm not spending more than 5 minutes in any space, right? Like, maybe Susanoo? Can I do it in the air? Yes. I got the funny, man. I like that. Blade beams are the GOAT. GOAT ability. I've only ever played one game ever that had, like, a character that was based around doing blade beams, and it is the coolest thing ever. Whoa, that was weird. That game is Dragon Nest. Cool game, cool game. I got temp banned on Dragon Nest once because I bought gold. I'll admit it, I did it. I bought gold on Dragon Nest. I did it because I was playing that game by myself. None of my homies were interested in playing it. So I wasn't getting involved in any, like, serious, like, endgame style content or anything. And I just wanted, like, good enough gear to, like, do the solo content. So I bought gold so that I could just buy decent enough gear to enjoy a solo experience playing Dragon Nest. And I did. I very much did. And then I got banned. I gotta keep taking max MP, right? For the funny? For confessing your sins. I confess my sins and I, acknowledge the fact that my doing it supports its existence in the economy of the game, even if my actions taken while doing it were not overall harmful to the economy of the game, and therefore it was not polite of me to do. I apologize to the Dragon Nest community for contributing to a toxic element in your game. I wasn't younger, Jack. This was probably no more than 7 or 8 years ago. I like that. I would not do it again. I'd rather, like, actually get to play, like, the true endgame. That game has, like, cool raids and stuff, but who has time for all that? Who has time to get into an MMO? I'm playing Arknight's Enfield, baby! That's where all my time's going. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Why does the first one do so much damage? Like, more than the other two. Every action she takes is spiky? Yes. She simply is spikes. Super armor. Type enchanter Pelennor on the ground was brought to Rest arts. Increase the damage of universal attacks moves for a certain period of time after releasing crest arts. Okay. Essence tooltips are not proofread. They all contain typos. Randomly obtain 5 tactics. Boy, that sounds kind of... I'm doing it. Struck Blade Ring, Enhanced Shadow Mark Chain, Death Shadow Spike, Double Blade Rings, Shadow Spike Upgrade. I don't know what any of that means, but I know that it makes me stronger. There's almost too much hit stop on S. I feel like I'm not getting to move very much. Number go up. Yeah, exactly. Or we're just talking about MMOs. Number go up. Oh, when I jump, it makes a spike now. I miss having an MMO to play. Like, I think Arknight's Enfield is currently satisfying that craving for me. I used to be such an MMO head. But... not anymore, man. I don't feel that there are any that I want to play. Your opinion on ZZZ? I really like the aesthetic of ZZZ a lot. I like how it looks. I like it a lot in terms of how it looks. However, it is character switch slop, which I really fucking hate. What I mean by that is like all of the like action combat gachas like Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves and ZZZ, their mechanics heavily revolve around like switching your character often, playing like your entire team of characters like, you know, on a conveyor belt. I hate that shit. I do not like how that feels. I'd really prefer to like have a character that I like and learn like some complexities as to how they play and like focus my gameplay on like a character. And not that I necessarily want to play only one character, but I'd really prefer like a method to be found that would allow me to primarily play one character in a game like that. You know, like I know that like for a gacha game, it's pretty important that they devise a way for, like, more units to be relevant, because you're not going to roll for more units if you're not going to use more units. That makes sense, but it doesn't work for me. Is DBFC character switch slop? No. No. Well, you know what? You might be kind of spitting, right? Because it is true that I prefer single, like 1v1 fighting games over tag fighting games, mostly because I don't want to have to learn 2 or 3 characters, you know? I'm a character loyalist. When I like a character, I just want to play that character. And you know, I always end up with like a character that I love in one of those games and like 2 characters that I just tolerate. I don't like that much. I can hold these attacks now. Oh, it's just an attack that I can hold. I don't see why I would use that. Tag fighters are just character switch swap. That's not my true opinion. I like tag fighters. I like some tag fighters. I like Marvel 3. I like Dragon Ball Fighters. But like, don't ask me who I play in Dragon Ball Fighters. That's a cursed question. That's a good answer. But the reason that it's a cursed question is because there's supposed to be 3. I'm supposed to answer that with 3 characters, right? I can only name 1. Who do I play in Dragon Ball Fighters? I play Goku Black. And there are 2 more character slots on my team that I fill with something. And that I'm not having fun playing. My other 2 slots are filled with Teen Gohan and Zamasu sometimes. But I'm not very good at playing Zamasu. As a matter of fact, I'm awful at playing Zamasu. He's on my team because I like Zamasu. I kind of just want to play Goku Black, but the game doesn't work if I only play 1 character. Like, you can play, like, a 1v1 mode in, like, custom battles, but, like, the game doesn't really work if you do that. Marvel 3 is, I think, the only time I played a tag fighter and, like, genuinely learned how to play 3 characters and enjoyed playing all of them. Well, that was kind of sick. I was cooking there a little bit. Not played many tag fighters. Ah, man. So Marvel 2 passed me by. Or like Marvel 2 is like the quintessential tag fighter when people talk about tag fighters being good. It's Marvel 2. I didn't get into fighting games until after Marvel 2's heyday. By the time I had like the opportunity to play Marvel 2, it was already like Slop. And I didn't enjoy it because it already felt aged to me. I wish I could enjoy Marvel 2. Like the way that people talk about Marvel 2, I'm like, this must be the best fighting game ever. I should love this game. But when I play it, it feels wrong to me. It just doesn't feel right. I hate the aspect ratio of Marvel 2. It feels like I don't have any space to move around on the screen. That drives me nuts. Safety time and the space is over. What do you mean? I just got here. I literally just got here. I don't know why she turned around. I didn't do that. I'm gonna fucking die. Yeah. The safety time in that has to be a bug, right? I went into the boss fight and I ran out of time immediately. I was supposed to have a 5-minute timer. I got killed by a bug, bro. What's the lore of this boss? There isn't any. It's an original character made up by the developers of Entropy Effect. As far as I'm aware, there is no lore to speak of. Alright. It's about that time. What does Naotos do? They actually did create one original character that genuinely looks like a BlazBlue character that's a boss in this game. Her name is Reiki. She's actually really cool. She looks like she would fit in BlazBlue. I've only fought her once, and I can't remember. I think you can only fight her like before Susanoo. I kind of want to do the funny dead spike build. Show me dead spike. That's dead spike. You can make dead spike very funny. There's a lot of enhancements you can do to dead spike in this game. Dead spike, please. Not devoured by darkness. Bro, where are the dead spikes at? Oh, Black Onslaught. Gotta take Black Onslaught. Computer generate 15 dead spikes. It's me, I'm computer. Dead to spike it. Part of me was holding out a little bit of hope that the English dub would return for this game too. I would personally mod the English dub into this game if somebody would, if there is anybody out there that is capable of, like, decrypting the audio files so that I can replace them with BlazBlue dub tracks, I would do it. I would take all the time it needs to do. But I can't do the technical work. They had an English dub? The BlazBlue English dub. Don't tell me you don't know that BlazBlue had an English dub. You serious? You must know that. No, yeah, no. This game specifically, no, did not. It's only ever had the Japanese. And it's just all the reused stuff from Central Fiction. It's not even none of it's new. However, they did say that they had all the voice actors, all the BlazBlue voice actors for the story content that they added to this game. So there should be new stuff there. Can you call it my boy Patrick S? For real. He actually tweeted when this game was announced, when Entropy Effect X was announced, he tweeted, "Call me. Like, call me up. Bring me in." He's the GOAT. Got shafted. Well, BlazBlue overall got shafted by the way that they handled Central Fiction. Has a lot to do with the state of the series today. It's not directly because of the lack of English dub, but it is related to it. They rushed the home release of Central Fiction in order to make it come out before Evo. And for that reason, they cut a lot of features, and they cut the English dub, and the story was more hastily written. The story of Central Fiction is not terrible, but it's certainly not perfect either. For the conclusion of the series, where it's like it's lacking the English dub and the story is like leaves a little to be desired. It's a little disappointing, but Dead Spike builds coming together. Yeah, this is what I wanted. You see this? That's the good shit. But you on the teams nobody loves. Sorry, Zero Smash BlazBlue. Nobody loves BlazBlue as much as me. Restore all SP upon. Wow. Oh, wow, it's the one that bugged me out and killed me last time. Cancel the tact. No, none of these are good. I don't have very much money. The funny has been achieved. Oh, and I'm gonna do it. Wait till you see me just juggle Susanoo with it. I'm gonna tech and juggle him. Just bounce him off the wall 100 times. Now, it is kind of like the anti-gameplay build, but it's kind of funny. You can do, like, the long one, too. This one. But this one's funny. Big giant dead spike. How do we get that for him in the real game? He actually does have it in cross-tag battle. It's not quite this big, but it is ginormous. It's from his unlimited iteration, which is another thing that was cut from Central Fiction, by the way. It was unlimited characters. And that's just like a fun like party mechanic where there's a version of the characters you can unlock, like literally all of the characters in all the previous games that are just like boss versions of the characters that you can play around with. They have like each of them has like an extra super or two. They have like more health, they move faster, they're like whatever their like enhanced properties are like always active. It is exactly like gold characters in Plus are, yeah. It was done best in Chrono Phantasma because in that game the final boss of the story was Take Mikazuchi, which they added to this game. It's in the story mode. And it's like a kaiju battle. Like you actually fight like a giant boss in that game. It's pretty good. Pretty good. And after you beat it, you unlock like a rematch against it. Like you can free battle it with any character, because in the story you fight it with Jin and then Noelle and then Ragna. And that's it. But you can fight it with any character once you beat the story mode, and the reward for beating it with any character was their unlimited version, which is really cool. You have a reason to do the funny kaiju boss fight, and the reward is a cool, funny thing you get. Highlander Assault. Yeah, because Take Mikazuchi is the Highlander. Take Mikazuchi is another Nox Nectaurus like Noelle and New. It is a giant space laser that has a creature inside it. Yes, more fighting games do need bosses like that. You're right. Yeah, like Galactus. Cool fight. I agree. There was one in Cross Tag Battle as well. It wasn't nearly as cool as Take Mikazuchi. But it's a little disappointing, right, that Chrono Phantasma had that, but then Central Fiction did not have anything like that. Nothing even close to that. At the end of the story, you just fight Izanami and Susanoo. And, like, the Susanoo fight is just a fight against Susanoo. There's nothing special about it. I don't know why I spent money on an HP recovery. I'm playing Ragna. Black Onslaught. I don't want Devoured by Darkness. I don't want Carnage Scissors. Don't want Carnage Scissors. I don't want Triple Jump. I might have all the Dead Spike upgrades. We'll take Carnage Scissors. Forget it. Spiked. Bro got spiked. Bro got spiked on God. Bro, just send me to Susanoo. I'll win right now. Every 60 hit combo recovers 75 MP. Killing enemies does not earn exchange points. Obtain 75% of the held exchange points. Be good if I had a lot of exchange points. Damage taken increases by 100% with each consecutive hit. Enemies single hit damage capped at 40% of your max HP. It's pretty good on Ragna, actually. I'm gonna take double damage for a while, but my name is Ragna and I have unlimited HP. Max HP minus 20. Yeah, I'll take that. Ragna's HP is a renewable resource. I mean... Oh, the curse doesn't go down if you're not in a combat space, huh? Or what is Mind Unleashed effect? What is that? I'll spend 100 exchange points for a potential. Blood Cane costs less HP. You have to go through a combat space to reduce the curse. Light wave stun. Can I interest you in some spikes? Some big, cute shark men that come out of the ground? Dead Spike the goat. Dead Spike was one of the most awful moves ever for quite a long time. And then they just decided suddenly it's a good move now. Best character in BlazBlue. Did you know that Dead Spike has its own spin-off game? There is a whole-ass BlazBlue spin-off game where you play as Dead Spike, and I'm not kidding. That's real. It is a rhythm game called Eat Beat Dead Spike Song, and it is really bad. It plays kind of like, what's the rhythm game with the drums? You know, like the with the red and blue cute little, like, anthropomorphic drums? I don't know the name of the game. But it's, like, aesthetically kind of like that. Yes, Taiko Tatsujin. Yes, that one. It's aesthetically a little bit like that. The reason that it's bad is because, naturally all of the music is BlazBlue music, right? But as somebody who loves BlazBlue's music, the most immediate thing that became apparent to me when playing that game is that the beat maps are really, really bad. Whoever designed the beat maps, just, like, big problem. They do not, like, they don't make you feel like you are doing something in time with the music, you know what I mean? Like, you just know when you're playing a bad beat map that, like, it's not timed to the music right, and it doesn't feel satisfying. I only had to play it for, like, 1 hour to feel that. I love rhythm games, too. I miss playing rhythm games, man. I used to play, I played Osu. I used to play Osu to limber up my mind and fingers for fighting games. And I used to play Stepmania a bit. I got kind of decent at Stepmania, I guess. I got respectable at Stepmania, but not good. And I really liked Jubeat, and I love the music in Jubeat so much. Fun fact is the next Starry Sky original track that's coming out contains a very prominent reference to a song from Jubeat that I very, very much love, and is a formative piece of music for my from my youth. And I was interested in heavily referencing it in the next Starry Sky track, so it does. And I can tell you the name of that song because it will also reveal what the next Hunt for the Starry Sky track is for. You ready? You ready? Ready? The name of that song in Jubeat is Flower. That's right. Escape Death has been refreshed to 9. I lose 100% max HP, but I gain 9 resurrections. That is genuinely so broken. Again, Ragna's HP is a renewable resource. Okay, I can't lose. I can't die. GG. There's just no chance. Like, I'd have to take my hand off the controller for like 2 straight minutes to lose. Oh no, my health bar is small. Let me press this dead spike button a few times. I think overall there will only be 2 more tracks for Hunt for the Starry Sky. The soundtrack is nearly finished. There are 21 tracks now, so I think it's going to cap out at 23. I have plans to produce more music, though. So what I want to do for Campaign 2 is a little different in terms of music. I'm actually planning to try to have an original score for all of it. I'm like considering the ramifications of that as I say it out loud. But the way I kind of plan to do that, though, is like almost a JRPG kind of format where like I will have a generic battle theme and like a generic boss theme. And I'll try to have my artist Tony do like 2 or 3 generic battle themes and 2 generic boss themes, so it's not the same thing every time. And then we'll have, like, special songs for, like, unique instances, you know? Oh yeah, Campaign 2 has been in talks for, like, a year. Like, we know it's happening, and I've discussed a little bit about the setting with the players. And some of them have ideas. I guess probably all of them have some ideas, but we're not. I've restricted them from going too deep into that discussion. I've asked them, like, in our Discord server and stuff, to like not dive into discussion about it, because I do not want the classic trap to happen where you get invested in your idea for your next character and you stop being invested in your ideas for your current one, and you feel less passionate about what you're playing now because you're looking forward to the next thing. I personally have done that before. I have fallen victim to that trap myself, so I have said, listen, it's happening, you can think about ideas, but I'm not going to ask you for your ideas yet. I'm not going to have you expand on them yet, and I would prefer that you didn't do it with the other players right now. I can tell you that Campaign 2 is not going to be Monster Hunter themed. we're gonna move away from that. For the most part, I think I have told pretty much all the stories I want to tell in the Monster Hunter world. That's not necessarily true. There's definitely more I could do in the Monster Hunter setting. But I don't wanna. It's that simple. Been in this setting for too long. I want to do some, like... My thinking for the next one is to be a little bit Final Fantasy coded, in that I want to have the story and setting be more like traditional JRPG style thing, where like the players have a goal that's like, you know, destroy the 4 crystals, you know? Or like, you know, defeat the 7 elemental gods. I want to do something like that. I will naturally fill it with twists and turns, but... Get spiked, idiot. Our friendship. For real, for real. In my Final Fantasy 16 brain rot, I was thinking about trying to do something where each of the players has like a kaiju install. So that we could do, like, you know, climactic story beats where the players can transform into their kaiju forms. Still thinking about doing that. Might do it. I'm going straight to Susanoo. I just want to finish the run. The funny dead spike build strikes again. I pushed him off the screen. Uh-oh. I gotta try to finish it with the Astral at least. Please tell me that actually cleared the quest. Yeah, me picking Ragna is playing this game on Major League Easy mode. Although I didn't, like, juice the difficulty like I could. I've beaten it once on, like, Giga Juice difficulty. 4 minutes left in the poll? What poll are we talking? Uh-oh, I didn't even see you did a poll. One spiky boy. Yeah, one spiky boy took that one handily. Sorry about that. I simply pressed the dead spike button. Go talk to the guy again. I guess we're not doing the BlazBlue story tonight, because I need to sleep soon, but I will stream more of this tomorrow. Which I was planning to do anyway.
What I can promise. Now, this is a sign of... At the large, I'll share more details.
Completely new training difficulty has opened. All you need to do is win your first battle. Complete the first battle of the mind trial. The mind trial? Is that just a regular? It says complete the first battle?
Acer, it's great to see your growth. Mind trials.
Boss rush.
Unending battles with high-level enemies. Hope you don't find...
I've never seen that before. I didn't know that was a thing. How do I do it? It's not here, right? So where is it?
Acer, you came for Neo, didn't Acer? I don't know. The Ace World. The information, of course, that's just a...
The Ace World? Acer? Ace, Acer, Ace?
No. Ace, actually, the experience...
How do I enter the mind trial? Proceed to the infected land? What's that? What is this?
Acer, I understand your confusion. This lowered resolution might affect your mental clarity. But it's the only way I can get you close to that special area. From what I've gathered, a serious disaster once happened in that place, and it all stemmed from the arrogance and greed of its leaders. But don't you worry, your current form won't be getting infected.
Let me out.
See that pipe over there? That'll get you to your destination this time.
Icky, what's that noise?
I must emphasize again, in this world, you will not be able to use the prototype.
What's a mind goblin?
This world seems a bit more high-res than I was expecting. Hey, look over there! A guy with no
Oh,
hair.
it's...
Just make do with that, I guess. If
It's
you
this.
discover any specific anomalies, I will contact you again.
Gotta be honest, I don't want to do it. Good one, Jack. Good one. You got me. My crowning achievement is when I got Guaca with E10. Because that one I thought of on my own. Shit, mask who Naba was. I don't know that one. What's the punchline? No. I like that one. I like that one. No, yeah, I got Guaca on stream too with E10. I think he was talking about or playing Final Fantasy 14, and I asked him if he had cleared E10 yet. Again, crowning achievement because that one just came to me. I thought of that one myself. Bro, can we... Are we done here? The things I do for a crumb of BlazBlue lore. My god, I thought this was it.
Hello, Acer. Although...
It's not here? Where is it? Oh, this is where you can fight Izanami and Takumi Kazuchi. Well... Oh, I don't know if I want to do that before I, like, play the story, though. I'm a little disappointed to find out you can fight them without being in the BlazBlue part of the story. My brother, where is this mind training? It said mind training, right? Not mind challenge. This can't be it. This sure looks like it.
When re-challenging elite enemies that have already been cleared, you can select any EVA type you currently own.
Okay, GG, I win. Hey, that's BlazBlue music. Is that not it? Clear the first battle of the mind trial. Brother, what is the mind trial? I'm Googling. What is the mind trial? Interact with the big screen between the trader and the mind trading. Why is everything mind? Mind trial, mind trading. I have to interact with the big screen. Didn't I do that? Because clearly infection just took me to...
It seems you are ready. In my experience, there must be some extraordinary entity that triggered this incident.
No, I don't want to go in there.
You can...
Oh, I had to clear all the dialogue. Hate it.
The mind trial is about to begin. Get ready.
Oh, there's a boss over here. It is it. What's that?
This difficulty is trivial to you. Battlefield
I just had to clear one, right?
new trial starting soon.
Complete the first battle of the mind trial. I did, though.
名誉、慈悲、勇気、現状、眠りなさい。勇気、現状、眠りなさい。一緒になさい。名誉、慈悲、勇気、現状、眠りなさい。
It does still say stage 1 in the upper right, so I might have to clear a few of them.
This difficulty is trivial to you.
That's not good. That's pretty good.
Battlefield cleared. New trial starting soon.
Boy. I'm not used to seeing this boss anywhere but that stupid desert map. This build of Ragna that I'm using has like nothing. I don't have Astral, I don't have Dead Spike. I just have that shit. All of the like combo follow-ups.
Commendable performance.
After dealing 30 instances of damage in a short period, restore 50 MP and 10 SP. That'd really be so good on Noel. Every gains some sort of this final damage. What does that mean?
Battlefield cleared. New trial starting soon.
You can't just make shit up. You can't just invent a new term like final damage. Arcune? Where are you, brother? Would it have been difficult to use Arakune's theme for this? Probably. I don't know anything about copyright. Oh, this build sucks so bad. I just don't have anything. Bugman. Funny Bugman.
You did well. Next, you'll face multiple elite enemies at once.
Multiple elite enemies at once.
Generating elite enemies.
Is that more than does it? That's a boss. Elite enemies are bosses, right? This is the okay. Now I'm in stage 2. What are you talking about? Oh my goodness, excuse me? Not with this build, bro, come on. I don't have anything. I don't really want to just keep going in this.
A new trial has begun. Prepare to face new enemies.
I didn't know this mode existed, to be honest. Wait, am I fighting 2 of them? Wait, no, those rocks are the fucking tree man, aren't they? Is he here too? He is. I mean, credit where it's due, it's cool that they're able to do like 2 bosses at once. And you can play this in co-op. Probably be pretty fun. I'm kind of trying to die. But I'm not trying that hard. I've never seen her do that before. I have to try harder to die, I guess. terms of your max HP.
Generating elite enemies.
Wait, you can fight this boss here? Isn't this the music for the... Oh no, it's just the red one in the eye. I thought this was the music for the blue one. Alright. I don't actually want to continue this forever. I super need to go to bed. I hopefully cleared the quest. I did. Okay. Thank God. Stop the yap.
Not bad.
This like entire story is just tutorial to unlock more features.
You did it faster than I imagined. I never go back on, well, even now, though I haven't. In fact, unfortunately, however, there is no exclusive guide in Ace. If you don't mind, I hope. Thank you for your. Enough with that. Let's begin with the mind upload. The upload is complete. Go find it.
Talk to Neo. I want to know if there is one single person on this planet that is invested in the plot of BlazBlue Entropy Effect. Or that can even answer a single question about it. So now you have to do it with entropy more than 20. Which I can do. But I'm not going to do it today. I must rest, friends. I tell you what the hell's going on. I have not been interested in it from minute one. To be real, to be honest. Well. Okay, well, I made some progress. Hopefully, I'll be able to start consuming some BlazBlue lore tomorrow. I'm going to have to stay off Twitter, because I'm sure that people are going to be posting it, and I want to consume it myself. So, we will see. I don't think any of the homies are streaming right now, so I guess I don't have an idea of who to raid. I don't even want to pull up the BlazBlue Entropy Effect category, because I am worried that I will see spoilers. So, I'm not going to do that. Thank you, Jack. Thanks for hanging out. I'll stream tomorrow, once I am free in the evening. And, hopefully we'll get to experience some BlazBlue lore. I want to make, at least a video, like a review of it, and maybe like a discussion video about it after I, consume it. So, major reason I want to stream it is so that I have easy access to all my footage of my playthrough of it. And maybe my reactions, because I'm sure that I'll have stuff to say about my initial thoughts later. It depends on how, how much there is. I really don't know. I don't know. It could end up being like nothing and like kind of disappointing. Um, but it isn't truly nothing, which means it's more than what we've gotten in 10 years. So we shall see. Jack, it was nice to see you again. Appreciate you. I'll be back tomorrow. Um, it's possible I might stream some video game more in the future. Like I said, I want to get back into like practicing BlazBlue because I'm thinking of attending some like in-person tournaments, and um Monster Hunter Stories 3 comes out next month. I don't know if I'm going to stream that. I might not. I might want to just consume it, chill at my own pace. And then, maybe at some point I'll stream some Arknight Zenfield, because that's what I'm doing with my free time pretty much exclusively right now. And otherwise, I'm just chilling, working on D&D shit, and trying to advance my professional life a little bit. You know how it be. It's a grind. I miss streaming regularly. I miss doing this all the time and playing video games and hanging with the homies. Like I stream what I love, I do what I love on stream, and that's always what I did. And I suppose it's fair to say that its heyday has passed. Not because I don't want to, but I think a lot of my homies have moved on from doing a lot of streaming. A lot of them have maybe like either aged out of it or aged out of interest in it. And it's probably never, it's not destined to come back in the form that it took before. And that's all right. I still get to play D&D with them, and I'm still close with them. And the biggest thing that I'm happiest about doing this in the first place, having gotten into streaming, I don't even want to say VTubing, because I don't even really like consider myself a proper VTuber anymore, mostly because I really don't want to associate with the community and stuff, but is the friends that I made. I made some of the best friends I've ever had in my entire life because I did this. People that I love very, very dearly, and I'm very grateful to admit. So I regret nothing. I never did it to necessarily pursue success like that. That would have been cool, and I still have thoughts and aspirations and efforts that I intend to make. Like I said, I'm gonna make video content on BlazBlue Entropy Effect, and I had some success doing video content last year, and I want to do more. It's just ideas are tough for me. I need to it's interesting because the easiest thing for me to do when it came to my video essays was scripting them. Scripting them was so easy, and I feel like people who do video essays, content creators, they say the hardest part is writing the script. That's the easiest part for me. Once I have the idea, I can just vomit all my thoughts out and then edit it. And that's super easy for me. The difficult part is acquiring an idea and then recording it. And I don't mind editing it either, actually. Editing is a big pain in the ass. It is so time consuming and so work intensive, but it's very rewarding. It's so rewarding when you make progress on your editing and you can show it off and have a finished product that you're proud of, and learning how to do tricks with editing and stuff. It's very rewarding. It's fun. So I don't mind that part of it either, even though that's the most time intensive and the hardest work part of it. It is the idea part that is so hard for me. Where I had my idea about the Guilty Gear music that I wanted to do. I had my Monster Hunter video idea that popped off. I did the Devil May Cry anime review just because it was so heavy in my mind, and that's definitely my least favorite video that I did. The response to it didn't make me very pleased, and I don't really like just doing a negative video. It was a negative review of the show. And even though I feel that my takes on it are well reasoned and thoughtful, and they're not just doom takes, And I'm not just shitting on it. I'm just explaining, you know, why I have problems with it. The negativity in the comment section was like overwhelming. Too much. I don't like it. Doesn't feel good. In particular, I made a tweet about this the other day, right? I'm yapping, but I'm gonna yap for a couple more minutes. Indulge me. There was that viral tweet going around that said something like, you know, my reaction to when, like women are criticized for things that men do in media, right? Like when like a woman does something in a piece of media that that a man could also do, but the female character is heavily criticized for it, but the male character isn't. You know what I mean? That was the thesis of the tweet. And in my review of Devil May Cry, I addressed the huge drama that was going on when that series came out, which was about Lady and the way that the character of Lady was written in that show, because she's very vulgar and she swears a lot. I wouldn't say that she's one of the most vulgar or foul-mouthed characters in fiction, like not even close. Like Ragna is more foul-mouthed than she is. But she does curse, like, you know, pretty liberally. And there's a big criticism of that. People really don't like that. And my take on it was that by itself, that does not offend me. I'm not upset that Lady has a foul mouth. As a matter of fact, it's justified within the lore of the show. She's pissed off, she hates demons, and she is actively fighting a war against them, right? What reason does she have to be polite about it? And she's like a badass character, right? So that's okay. But Lady is like the worst character in the Devil May Cry anime. It has nothing to do with her swearing. It's the way the character's written. It's the storyline surrounding that character that is so bad. And I talk about it for like several minutes in my video, but because I began that section by saying, I don't care that she swears. I don't care about that. This is the stuff that I care about. The flood of comments that I got telling me that I'm stupid and I'm wrong and that I'm lame because I think swearing is cool. Because I think I said, like, what's wrong with that? It's cool. Like, swearing's cool. Cool characters swear. I think I said something kind of like that. Which is like, you know, it was like a brainless take. Like, it's not like my real take, I guess. Like, just swearing isn't cool by itself. But like, Ragna's my favorite fictional character, period. And he's one of the most foul-mouthed characters in fiction, right? Like, I like it as a character trait, but it's got to be on a character that I like, and Lady's not a character that I like. So my opinion is, you can criticize Lady for her foul mouth, but do it in context, in the surrounding context of the character, right? And the reason that it's relevant to that tweet is because Devil May Cry already has an extremely foul-mouthed character in Nero, and there's like a dynamic to it where you could say, you could boil it down, which is a brain dead thing to do, but you could boil it down and say Nero is a man, and therefore people don't have much to say about it. That's not my opinion, though. The reason that nobody has anything to say about Nero being foul-mouthed is because Nero's a good character. Nero is written well. We like Nero. He's got a good story. He's got a good backstory. We like to see him on the screen. Lady in the Devil May Cry anime, bad backstory, no good screen presence, don't like her. That's why it's a problem. But it triggered my brain chemicals to retweet that, because I was thinking, boy, that reminds me of my Devil May Cry anime where everybody was so pissed off that a woman said a swear word in a show. Because I think that a lot of the criticism of it is pretty low IQ, just like woman says bad word, and it upsets me. Anyway, I'm done yapping about that topic. That is to say, I probably will not do another, like, very negative review of something like that again. There's lots of stuff I don't like that I could crap on, but people hear what they want to hear. Yeah, and that's like the first thing I said about Lady too. I said, like, people don't like her foul mouth. I don't care about that. Here's what I don't like. And I talked for like 5 minutes. And all the responses are about me excusing Lady's swearing. People didn't like that I said that Dante was not that complex of a character either. That was another criticism I got because I think in my video I literally said like Dante is not an emotionally complex character. And I think that's true. I do think that's true. Is there emotional complexity to the character of Dante? Of course there is. Like, yes, duh. But it's not the purpose of the character. It's not it's not a very weighted element to the character. It's a very unweighted element to the character, to the point where he faces down world-ending threats and he laughs and, you know, wahoos and rides a motorcycle a million feet in the air, you know? And the point I was trying to make is that in the Devil May Cry anime, Dante is dramatically more like, you know, he grapples with morality and emotions more. And it gets in the way of him being cool. He's not as cool. And I think you could find a middle ground and do both, and I think the games try to do that, and they're mostly successful. The anime did not find a middle ground. He's just not as cool. So that's the complex version of my take. But people just heard me saying like Dante is not emotionally complex and got upset about it. Anyway, I'm going to bed. Thanks for hanging out with me, Jack. Appreciate you. YouTube chat, appreciate you guys too. I'll be back playing this tomorrow. We'll be back for Starry Sky this week. I said last week we were going to do Starry Sky last week, but it fell through. But we'll be back this week for stuff. I guess I'm going to plug real quick. I posted in the Discord, a couple of the players in Starry Sky wrote fan fiction because they were feeling a lot of emotions after last time's episode. They wrote some fucking fan fiction, which made me feel warm fuzzy. And I posted it in the Discord, and I decided that it is canon. So, it's not canon in a way where it is required reading, I suppose, but I recommend you read it. And it's not very long. It will only take you like probably 20 minutes. But anyway, take care. Stay safe. Be good people. I will catch you again very soon. Bye-bye.